There's a lot of pride when you're a resident of this community. If we demonstrate that and people and visitors come and see that the community is working together, it's going to help us grow the community. They'll say, that's where I want to live.
If you're not familiar with Main Street, it has the 4-point approach, and we live by that. I mean, if it doesn't fit into the 4-point approach, we don't do it. Because there's so many benefits to being in Michigan Main Street. We get so much good training. A beautiful park now because of the Vibrancy Grant that would only have happened because of Michigan Main Street. A summer concert series that has gone gangbusters. I think that placer service is huge. Michigan Main Street, if they did nothing else but that, is just huge and monumental. People are going crazy over it. Like, this is amazing information. It tells them how many visitors came last year, when was our highest month, what time of day are they here, where are they from, where should we market? And that's completely free for being a Michigan Main Street town.
My name is Blake Newman. I am a community planner with the Redevelopment Ready Community's Toolkit. The Village of Blissfield, having reached the RRC certified designation, I think that that really positions them to take advantage of development opportunities. They've done all of this awesome work to get to this point. Identifying the priorities, making sure their zoning code is aligned with what they want those buildings or those areas of their community to look like in the future. Articulating that in documents, in plans, things like that, speaks to other potential developers. Oh, this is a community that has a vision for this building. This is a community that has a vision for this public space, this area of their community. And it makes it not only better for the community because they have this vision, they have this guiding light, but also for the developer to say, okay, this is obviously a community that has their stuff in order, they have their priorities, and I want to invest here. I want to develop in a community that knows what they want. Reaching a certified designation as an RRC is obviously a ton of work, but now this is where the fun stuff happens. You've done all this foundational work and now you get to really see the fruits of your labor, watch your community grow, watch your community reach the goals that you've set for it.
There's a lot of things that we already do as communities, and this process kind of reaffirmed that and had us really narrow down those things that we're already doing to improve them and make them better. But then there's a lot of things we get wrapped up in the day-to-day of our job that we don't think about doing, or we're like, you know, I wish we were doing that, but it's just not kind of in my scope right now. And RRC gives you the ability to really zone in and focus on those things to help improve your community, to learn new processes and use resources and tools that maybe you're not already using to help expand the community and get it to grow. So I think, and that's like just kind of touching on the surface of all that RRC did for us. Even like myself, I have learned so much from it, and our employees have learned from it. But another thing too, it's not just the employees or us, it's our residents that are already here. Through the process, we made information more accessible and readily available and easier to understand for them too. And hopefully that's going to appeal to anybody looking to move to our community, to develop in our community and become a part of it. I think it just increases your ability to complete things and move forward and get things accomplished in your community.
There's so much overlap in the two programs as far as what the goals are, and I think that especially for a community like Blissfield that has this amazing little downtown area, I think it adds an extra layer of focus to that area with having Main Street as well. RRC has the ability to look at the village as a whole, the whole community, and having that extra focus on the downtown with Michigan Main Street and their partnership with them, I think can be really impactful. In addition to that, I think that Michigan Main Street does a really fantastic job of engaging volunteer base, having a really built out board system, and getting those community champions identified on the ground in a boots on the ground way. I think that makes for an even more impactful implementation of RRC, because you kind of have that foundation of buy-in with the community. And I think that we see that in a lot of our communities that implement both, that there is a little bit more of this like public buy-in to both processes. And so I think that that's really powerful, and you definitely see that here.
I think that the Main Street program does a really good job of getting people here and getting them engaged to see what we have to offer, where the redevelopment then gets them hopefully coming back or staying here long term. So I just think that they kind of collaborate and they're a great partner together and complement each other.
Now that they have this really clear plan and strategy to make some of these changes happen, I'm excited to just see those things come to fruition. I think that there's so much room for growth. I think the possibilities are endless. I know that that's cliche, but it's really exciting. This town is so incredibly charming. It is such a cute town. You come in and it's like a warm hug. Like, this town it has all the small town charm that anyone that wants that anyone looking for that can find that here.
I think that our roots are a small, close-knit community, but what I see these programs doing is strengthening that and ensuring that our residents and visitors here have the things that they need and the things that they want to add to that quality of life, and to keep them here where we're not having to go outside of our community to find those things.
Very tight-knit, but not insulated. I just love it here.
I'm born and raised here, missed it, came back, fell in love with it again. Of course, I don't know that I wasn't in love with it already, but coming home was a good thing, and I truly do love this community. So I don't know, that's where I am.